New York.
The views expressed on the following program do not necessarily reflect the views of KFNN staff, management, or advertisers, and do not represent an offer to buy or sell any securities. It's time for the Real Estate Power Hour, brought to you by Arizona Investment Link. To join the show, call now, 602-324-KFNN. That's 602-324-5366. Or outside the Phoenix area at 1-800-293-KFNN. Now, make sure your seatbelts are fastened and your chair is in the upright position, because it's time for the Real Estate Power Hour with Jason LaFleche and Brandon Cox.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Real Estate Power Hour, a live interactive show right here on your station, 1510 KFNN. I'm Jason LaFleche, joined by my co-host, Brandon Cox. He's on the line. Brandon, you out there?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
There he is, both with Arizona Investment Link. We are your foreclosure auction specialists. Visit us online at arizonainvestmentlink.com or reach us at 602-369-4663. Thank you for tuning in. Today we have a packed house today. He's back. We'll get into the hair in a minute here. But, we have Mike Van Vleck here with Geneva Realty and Management, 480-626-4062. He's the guy that we utilize, our clients utilize for all of our property management needs. And we also have Jeremy Bessie back, an agent with Farmers Insurance. So, guys, welcome back to the show.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday it is. We are pre-recording today, so it will be airing on Wednesday, and it is Happy Friday because I'm leaving town next week. I'm taking a break. I don't know about you guys.
Good for you.
Also in the studio, straight across from me, is the guy that spikes his hair up a little bit in the front, but Dalat Wynn is here. He's with Arizona Investment Link. He is the REO, kind of the bank-owned and short sale specialist with our company. So, Dalat, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Jason. Always a pleasure.
Yep. Now, you've been on the show for, years now, up to 7 years, all the way from the start. So
we've been working together for a while.
So let's dive right in. Now, Brandon, where are you at right now? Kind of let the listener, where are you at, Kansas City or something?
Yeah, I'm up here in Kansas City. I got a lot of friends and family up here, so just up here visiting for the weekend.
Yeah, so we're 3 out of 4 weeks, you guys. Brandon's been out of town, but he is gracing us with his presence on the radio show, so we got to have a little bit of fun with him.
I feel just a hint of jealousy, but that's okay. Not everybody can handle being in Kansas for a weekend, so I'll take lots of pictures and bring them back to show you.
That sounds great to me. That sounds great. So let's get right into it. We got a lot to cover today on the show. Mike Van Vleck with Geneva Realty and Management. Mike, you do all of our property management, and today you're looking real shaggy today. I know we've been talking about it for weeks. The hair is growing out. Is there someone that's inspiring you to grow your hair? What's going on here? You going to trim it up, or what's the deal?
I decided I was just going to let it grow over the summer, and even though it's been really hot, I decided today that I think I'm going to, shave the front part here. Kind of style.
Okay. I think I know where you're going with that.
I'm going retro. Go back to old trend with the mullet, which we all love. I saw a picture of Michael Bolton the other day on the internet, and
he's trendy, right?
So wow, this mullet thing, it's pretty intense. Business in the front, party in the back. It keep people on their edge. Like what you're saying, you don't know if they're your business or you're having fun. What are you doing?
Hey, you know what? It just the general public, it keeps them on their toes. Best of both worlds, business, party, all at the same time, right?
Absolutely.
So why not go through bad stuff? That's good. So Mike Van Vleck, our clients love you. The property management thing is kind of a thankless job, I would say.
Absolutely.
It's not real easy, but for the people out there that are doing it on their own right now, what is the best reason, or maybe the top few reasons, to utilize you guys for property management?
Sure. Well, one of the reasons I think most people don't use property management is usually cost. If they're close in proximity to their property and they want to do it themselves, they try to save the money every month. And in many cases, from what I've seen, it's kind of 50-50. Some owners, they'll be able to get through it okay, not really hit any hitches. So they survive. The others, they run into trouble. Either they have a really bad screening process, they run into some legal problems, ends up costing them more money. So the advantages of using a property manager are obviously you get to be hands-off. You don't have to take the phone calls for repairs, a whiny tenant, stuff like that. Obviously, a property manager has legal expertise on Landlord-Tenant Act law, fair housing law, stuff like that. They also, in at least in our case, we use high-quality vendors where we can get prices that are more advantageous to owners, so they get bulk pricing without having to be a large user. So all of those things, can certainly help an owner.
Right. Now, for the owners that are out of state, I mean, it's not, my old adage is out of state, out of control. I mean, if you have properties out of state, it's not easy managing them yourself, just the day-to-day operations. So
Absolutely.
You guys take a lot of that worry away. And, I mean, what's your fees for a typical single-family residence, and what would that cover?
Sure,
in general?
absolutely. Our fees are, and I have a different fee structure. We charge 6% of the monthly rents. The standard, I think, in the industry is 10 to 12.
Right.
You find some at 8. The reason is, we're able to, for single-family homes, we're able to operate highly efficiently, and I think that helps a lot. So what that includes is, what your typical property manager would, which is collecting the rents, processing that, paying the owners, which we do direct deposit, so they all receive their money faster, providing statements, all of those things. So basically, managing that process without the owner having to do anything that they don't want to. So we do ask our owners to be collaborative with us, have some input so they can be part of the decision-making process, not just us dictating what's going on. So
right. Now, Brandon, we've experienced with our clients, I mean, that have utilized Mike so far for property management. I mean, he's getting these things banged out quick, isn't he?
Right. I mean, yeah, not only for our clients, but also with their own personal properties that we own. That the guy's pretty special. I'll give a couple stories here. The first one I want to talk about is just what happened last night. Talking with a gentleman, and he had some questions about what his property could rent for. And this was around 10 o'clock in the evening last night, and I sent Mike an email saying, hey, I need a huge favor. Can you send over some numbers on what this property might rent for? And I was expecting maybe 1 or 2 lines response from him, maybe sometime today. But by 10:30, I get an email that's about a page long of showing examples. I mean, everything's broken down. He's got a high and a low scenario. I mean, it was just totally, once again, above and beyond the call of duty. But one of the other benefits to using a property manager that I think Mike kind of missed on was that, a lot of times Mike can get the property rented faster than what the average Joe can. And if he can get it rented a month faster and keep you from having to pay a mortgage for a month and getting the tenant in there a month sooner, that pretty much covers all your management fees and then some for the entire year. So it's kind of like you get free management because they're so efficient with the property and getting tenants in there.
Right. You know what I love about Brandon is he sounds so excited, when he's on the radio. It's just great. Don, I mean, what do you think?
He does.
Is he just sounding excited or what?
It's because he's in Kansas.
I think that's what it is. I think it's the Midwest that's just, what do you think?
Brandon, I'm sitting in your chair right now. Although I can't fill your shoes, I cannot fill your shoes, but the power of sitting in this chair is overwhelming.
It's fantastic. Hey, let me throw something out there for you, Mike. What's great about you, and several of our clients do this with you, is they bid through us at the trustee sale, and these are for the clients that are interested in the buy and hold. So in our list that Brandon and I, when we break that down late at night and get it out to our clients, then these clients, you have a little service to where early in the morning, our clients forward out the possibilities